So today we'll be talking about quadratic functions. So in quadratic functions, there are three different types of forms. There is vertex form, there's standard form, and there is also factored form. So here we have an equation and we need to solve x. But as you can see, there is an x squared here, which makes it hard to solve for x. And also, this equation is a standard form. And in order to get rid of this x squared, we have to change the equation into factored form. So at the end, it should look like something like this. So for example, it could be plus 1, minus 4, like something like that. Now I'm going to rewrite this equation and I'm going to ignore the 0 for now. So now I want to only focus on negative 55. And I want to I want to make a list of all the possibilities of the products of negative 55. So products are a number multiplied by another number equals to negative 55. So because it is a negative 55, it gives us a hint that one of the products has to be a negative number. So we have 1 times negative 55, and then we have, negative 1 times 55. We also have 5 times negative 11, and we also have negative 5 times 11. Now, moving on, I want to only focus on negative 6. So instead of finding the products, we have to find from here, from the four possibilities here, we need to find the number adding the other number is equal to see if it's negative 6. So let's try for the first one. So 1 plus negative 55, which is the same as 1 minus 55, is not negative 6, so we can eliminate that, as well as negative 1 plus 55 is also not negative 6. And 5 plus negative 11 is a negative 6. So it's correct. And last but not least, negative 5 plus 11 is a positive 6, so that's incorrect. So we have 5 and negative 11. Now, like I said before, there are two brackets, and I'm now going to put the numbers in. So we have 5, positive 5, so plus 5, and we have a negative 11 minus 11. Now, we want to solve for x, but remember, never expand it because that defeats the whole purpose. Because if you expand it, it goes back to the standard form, which defeats our purpose of changing the whole equation into factor form. So we don't want to do that. And now this is equal to 0. So we have, because if something times something is equal to 0, we know that one of them has to be a 0. So for the first one is x plus 5. So if x plus 5 is equal to 0, we know that x is equal to negative 5. Now we have x minus 11. So x minus 11 is equal to 0, then x is going to be positive 11. So as you can see, there are two different values for x. So therefore, that is how you solve for x. Remember, it is completely normal to have two different answers to solve for x. That's normal. So this is how you change from a standard form to a factored form and how you can solve for x in a factored form.